Well, here we are again. What I've done this time with this jar, it's a crackle jar again, but as you can see the colour on the surface is red. I've mixed up my mix again of the China clay and the AT ball clay and the potash feldspar, but I've added in half a cupful of red iron oxide, and the idea behind this is to try to accentuate the colours from the ash glaze and enrich them with making them deeper green, and then hopefully the iron will also have an effect on the Nuku glaze. So it'll be very interesting to see how this pot comes out. I've thrown it with a lot of freedom, and there's a lot of movement in it, and it's a really nice pot. It wobbles and it moves, and it's got a really nice wobbly rim as well. So yeah, a lot of passion, a lot of movement in it. Again, 22 inches high and about 14 inches wide there, so a good substantial pot. And I will post, obviously, once it's fired, the results. But as you can see from the surface, you've got some lovely sort of crazing and cracked mud effects like a riverbed, and that's what you're trying to do with it. You're trying to capture that sort of natural environment that we live in within the surface of the pot. And as I said, this surface and this texture, I think Mike Dodd and a few other potters use it, and it's something that came from a magazine in Ceramic Review years ago. But also I saw the work of Ho So Young, the Korean potter, and was just blown away by it. So, in Chesterfield, fantastic course, a little bit like Nick Collins, who went to Derby, and I knew Nick very well. And we were both wood firers, we were both passionate about what we did. And, we'd fire kilns for 18, 20, 30, 40 hours, and, stack them on top of each other, and shells, and pots stacked on top of shells. And it was that kind of passionate, sort of naive 20, 21-year-old sort of mentality that was crazy, really. But I wouldn't have swapped that for the world. I had a chance to go to Harrow and Farnham, and as soon as I walked down in Chesterfield, down that sort of little lane down to the courtyard, which was full of kilns, and seeing the potters sitting there drinking cups of coffee and wine and firing the kilns, I was totally inspired. Jeff Fuller, Trevor Nicklin and Chris Jensen, absolutely fantastic tutors in the day. And we had lots of visiting lecturers, and it was a wonderful experience, and embedded deep inside of me the thirst for knowledge, but also the passion for making pots. And I think that's what it's about at the end of the day, and hopefully that passion comes out in the work. There we go. I think it's the 16th of June or the 17th of June, one or the other, it doesn't really matter, 2012, but enjoy, and I will post in the future video footage which will show the results of the glaze firing.